Boo. Suzette, how are we doing?
Hey, how are you? Welcome.
You messing with this machine?
I am. I'm not just a pretty face either.
You are a pretty face, but I love that you're working on a machine.
Thank you.
And we've talked about turning centers, and
Yes.
now we're in the whole world of milling.
Yes.
I like both.
I like
25
both,
years ago, I was programming lathes. 21 years ago, I was programming mills.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the evolution. So I'm excited to talk with you about AMS,
Yes.
the partnership with JTech, and
For
some of
sure.
the differences and excitements,
Yes.
because we've already built that video of,
Right.
of stereotypes and
Right,
growth and
right.
precision and vertical integration and
Yes.
all the stuff that we are now going, look, now let's learn a bit more about the machines and
That's right.
capabilities,
That's
right?
right.
So
That's
let's
right.
talk milling.
Let's talk milling.
Let's talk milling.
Where do we want to start with talking with milling?
All right, let's talk milling in the world of pallet change.
Sure.
And let's get started there, because
Yes.
as we're doing so much reshoring in the US,
Right.
people want to be price competitive.
That's right.
They have to make investments that are smart. They want the lead times and the partnerships that work for them. And then once they have it, the service and support for any questions they have.
Yeah.
So as that bubble
Yes.
continues to expand on reshoring,
Yeah.
we know we need this world of automation, which includes
Yes.
pallet change and everything that goes. So let's start
And
in
that's-
pallet change world.
That's where I think that we're doing it differently at JTech with the AMS machines. Yes, we have some just standard VMC machines, but we're bringing them in different. We're bringing them in with pallet changers. We're bringing in DTCs in with pallet changers. We're bringing in 40 taper machines with pallet changers. We're bringing in machines with CTS and 3,000 PSI live hydraulics. We're bringing them in with cyclonic filtration. We're bringing them in with auto door, with light curtains. So you're ready to go and you're ready to automate immediately. It's not having 6 different companies come and try to integrate in their hydraulic system or their pallet changing system that you're just buying off a shelf. We're doing it all for you. So we're ready to put it on your floor and you're ready to make parts. And that's what makes it different.
Let's continue to walk,
Yeah.
because we're standing on hundreds of acres
Yes.
of ground. But I want to go back to your point of we do it for you. Would you say solutions based?
That's it. We're solutions based. I would say that more than ever today, we're providing more turnkey solutions for customers with their VMCs. And that does start with pallet changing. That starts with your spindle, always turning, except for that pallet change time. But it starts with providing you end-to-end solutions.
When I think about what happens a lot of times, and I'm going to take two sides to utilizing outside companies to provide almost every aspect you just described,
Right.
versus utilizing an internal company that provides all those things,
Yes.
is the miscommunication that happens a lot between the 2 systems or the 3 systems or the 4 systems when you're trying to integrate all that. Also, the communication between the companies trying to get it all
That's
done.
right.
It really does help to have it all in one place, doesn't it?
Yes, it is such a headache. It is such a headache to try to schedule everybody to come together. You know, you have somebody coming out to install a machine, and then you have to wait a couple days for BK Micro to come out. You have to wait a couple days for your table guy to come out. You have to wait a couple days for your hydraulics guy to come out. And then by the time you're ready to run, you're 8 weeks down the road. Here, we're doing that for you. We're getting you ready to rock and roll. We're working with our engineers. We're working with our applications engineers, our controls engineers internally to get your process up and running the way you need it very quickly.
Well, I have to ask you, if all of these things are coming to me through
Yeah.
one company,
Yeah.
vertically integrated,
Yeah.
supplying me, being that solutions-based customer, even a turnkey type of situation, because I know
For sure.
JTech really well, are you nickel and diming me the whole time, or are these some of the things that come with the whole system?
That's the best part, right? Like if you buy a standalone pallet changing system to integrate into your machine, you're upwards of $50,000. We can supply that package, integrate it in the machine, smaller package, $24,000. I mean, that's half the savings. There's no nickel and diming. When we can get it done at the factory and we can have our factory engineers installing it for you, we're saving time, we're saving money, and there's no nickel and diming. It's one set package, one set price.
Well, I have to bring this back up again for everyone who is watching this as your first video. Go back to the other videos that Suzette and I have done, because we really did kind of do our very best to convey a message about quality and precision here at AMS, because they're vertically integrated, doing their own castings. They have their own foundry, making their own spindles. I mean, the precision is there into the micron world.
Manufacturing their own ATCs.
Manufacturing their own ATCs. Right. But I want to reiterate these things because you mentioned a price that sounded to me like 50% off of the other price.
I'm just saying,
but we're not losing the quality by getting this better price, are we?
No, you're not. You're gaining quality. You're gaining an integration that works. You're gaining time because somebody's going to have questions for somebody else. All of that is eliminated. All of it is eliminated. You get a machine ready to go on your floor. And isn't that what we want? Not to be in and out of your shop 100 times. That's what I don't want to do.
So speaking of that, once it gets there, is it reliable? Are we going to have to worry about something breaking down all the time? Or once it's there on this good price with this precision, it's also going to last for us?
Yes.
And I've led her into this because I saw hand scraping here too.
We have many customers who are running in a complete production environment 24/7 in automated cells, where we have several of these machines all together with our own JTech HMC machine, and it's running flawlessly. We don't get phone calls. We get, do you have another one in stock and are you ready to go? And that's where we win.
Well, let's take this opportunity. We're getting close to the end of this walkway, but let's be fair. We could walk another 75 miles around this building.
Yes,
we're just trying to be concise. But let's offer just the audience a brief overview of, okay, we have twin spindle, right?
Twin spindle.
We got pallet. Let's talk about the offerings that people could go for.
Sure. We offer twin spindle in 30, 40, and 50 taper. We offer pallet changing in many of the machines that we have, including the DTCs. We're offering moving column machines with 3.5-second pallet changers integrated into the machine. I mean,
I thought that only happened on drill taps in other parts of the world.
No. We have super fast machines, super precise, and lots of them. And lots of them in stock.
Lots of them and lots of them in stock. Let's close this out just by giving the reiteration of videos that we've created before. 1979. This was not started just yesterday.
No.
Largest machine maker in all of India.
That's right.
The only machine maker that makes castings of its size with the foundry. And the only of 4 in all of India that make size that big in general, not necessarily machine tools. So we're talking about a company who's been around, who's had the practice, who's had the failures, who has had the pickups again, who modifies and has flexibility to make what somebody wants because they're vertically integrated if somebody wants to get creative. And you want to convey the message to the audience that it is one of those where you can say, I need something, I want to be creative, we are solutions based, and we can do it for you.
That's right. We're solutions based, and while this company may be newer to the U.S., they're not newer to the rest of the world. There's many companies out there with 100 machines installed on their floor today, 300 machines installed, and that's just not in India. That's in the U.K. That's here. That's in Mexico. And so, you know, they're growing in the U.S. market, but they've been doing this for a long time. This is what they do. This is what they do best.
Well, as much as both you and I love India, we do have flights to catch today.
Yeah, we sure do.
So let's close this out by offering a little bit more information about where they can find out more, the details, speeds and feeds, and all the different, you know, the numbers that people need to know before they make a purchase. So websites, socials, where can they find out more about JTech and AMS as a whole family?
JTechMachinery.com is where you can go.
Don't make it too easy for me. Is it that easy?
It's literally that easy. JTechMachinery.com. You can contact us direct. We do have a list of all of our dealers and distributors in the United States, and you can contact them as well.
Absolutely perfect. Well, it looks like you found the fountain of youth as I continue to stumble through here. But time for most of us is fading quickly. So thank you all for sharing a bit of time with us. We are in India today enjoying some delicious curry and some naan bread. Naan?
Oh, yeah. So much naan. So much naan.
Thank you all for your time. We hope this has been helpful and beneficial for you. If you want to learn more, contact Suzette anytime. Or come join us in India. We'd love to give you a tour.
Please do. Thank you.